814 Wrestling presents Dealer's Choice. Now, here's your commentary team of TV's Mike Edwards, Doc Michael, and Drew Shannon.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a huge night. This is the first ever type match that we're doing tonight, our Dealer's Choice match. And this will, it will determine the opponent for our 814 Wrestling Pennsylvania Grand Champion, Zach Ramsey's. I'm fine. I'm fine. I got my boys in the back. Don't worry, and girl. So anyways, without any further ado, here to introduce the rules of how we're going to determine his opponent tonight. Give it up for the Honorable Judge Kess Edison!
Well, welcome everybody. This is Dealer's Choice. This TV's Mike Edwards sitting alongside Doc for right now, at least.
That's right.
We have Drew and we have X-Men. They're going to rotate out. Here's some in the matches. And this is going to be one of the first time ever for this style of Dealer's Choice. A very interesting, how we're going to work this tonight.
Yeah, very interesting, Mike. I am looking forward to this Dealer's Choice. AC and Kess got together, and they actually decided they're going to change things up here tonight at 814. Not your usual Rumble, something a little bit different.
Real quick, because normally I run my mouth a lot, and I didn't. I personally, obviously, know all of our inductees tonight and the presenters. I love each and every one of them. Let's give them another big round of applause.
For those of you who missed it, we had the Hall of Fame ceremony earlier. Yes, that's what he was referring to.
It's Dealer's Choice. Nice jacket.
Thank you.
I busted out the old Dealer's outfit myself because in the past, the way Dealer's Choice works is we'd have a series of matches. The winners would then be in a battle royal at the end of the night. We've changed it up a little bit. Why? Because we've changed a lot around here. And you need to freshen things up as we go. So, we have our matches tonight. The winners of those matches, now in a tag team, I know you'd be confused, so in a tag team, whoever gets the pin would be the winner of that match. So I will come in, I have a deck of cards that TV's Mike Edwards and Doc have over there. They're by in front of that wheel. Now, you may be wondering what that wheel is about. Well, wait. Did you say wheel? Yes, I said wheel. Wheel. Say cool. Cool. Whip. Cool whip. Cool whip. Wheel. Stop it! You got me doing it. We've been talking for 90 minutes. So anyway, where was I? They get a card. I will put that card, 3 of those cards, on that wheel. At the end of the night, those winners, those 5 cards, will come out. They will stand around the ring. Our 814 Grand Pennsylvania Champion, you all right? Zach Ramsey's will come out. It's not popular. Yeah, it's not me either. I don't take offense to that. Anyway, Zach will come into this ring. I will spin the wheel. Thank you, TV's Mike Edwards. Where it lands, that will be his opponent. If it lands on Dealer's Choice, then it is Zach Ramsey's choice on who his opponent out of those 5 will be. So it's going to be a great night of action. Every match means something. Are you ready to kick off the night? All right, Drew, it's all yours. Give it up for the Honorable Judge Kess Edison, ladies and gentlemen.
I understand we're going to kick off. I think Luke Lee has an announcement tonight.
That's right, the new Legacy Champion, Mike Edwards. I am excited about this. I'm very happy for Luke Lee. I think he deserves all the credit in the world, especially closing the chapter on that jerk, Stevie LaBelle.
Which you know very well. Here's the thing. I've heard rumors that Luke Lee is going to have some kind of an open challenge, and he wants to come out here before his matchup and issue that.
One goal is for the Legacy Championship. It is an open challenge, so let's bring out the Legacy Champion, Luke Lee.
Usually when a new champion wins the title, that Legacy title, they have an open challenge. I understand Luke has something different in mind right now.
That's right. He wants to actually hand pick his opponents, which that is a true champion right there. So the fact that he has to pick it, usually it's come down from 814 management. No, Luke Lee wants to handpick his opponent. I think that's a very notable, he's not the type that's going to just take an advantage. He is going to actually pick people that is going to push him to the limit. I know Luke personally. There's other ways I know Luke, but I cannot really professionally say how. The cat's out of the bag, I get it, but still, the emptiness will haunt you. But I'm wondering, Mike Edwards, he talks about the emptiness will haunt you. Is this open challenge going to haunt him? That is what I was wondering.
I know you can't say too much because of the hippopotamus, so.
Yes.
But right now, the Legacy Champion is in the ring.
First of all, congratulations! It is an open challenge.
Pardon me, I've got a little focus tool in my system real quick. So normally this is where the new champ would come out, issue an open challenge, someone comes out, I'm surprised, yada yada. We're not going to play that game. Where is AC Norway? He's not out there? Alright, that's fine. AC Norway, I'll talk to you later. I wanted an opportunity for, sure, how long? Probably 5 months, 6 months?
You were denied way too long, sir.
Regardless, all I asked for was an opportunity. I felt I earned that opportunity. I felt I deserved that opportunity. There we go. So, instead of issuing an open challenge, I'm going to issue my own challenge. Someone that I feel deserves an opportunity at the Legacy Championship.
Well, like you said, handpick his opponent.
This man is a former heavyweight champion. You know him very well. I've seen him since the beginning. I'm very proud of this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Big Tony Onyx.
Wow! What? Former 814 Grand PA champion. A man who's kind of had a hard luck at things right now.
Big Tony Onyx going to make his way to the ring. Big Tony Onyx has been on a losing streak, Mike. After the Revs betrayal, in my line of work, I got to go ahead and I hate to do this. And I know you hate when I diagnose wrestlers. Sorry, but I'm going to diagnose Big Tony Onyx right now with PTSD. The trauma that he has suffered from the Rev Ron Hunt has really, it's costed him matches. Last month, he lost to D Savage in one hellacious battle.
Well, it's not even just the PTSD, it's almost like abandonment issues as well from Rev, if I will. And I'm not a psychiatrist by trade at all, by any means, but I see that in him just from the way he's acting. This is a guy that looked up to the Rev, thought the Rev was his friend, was a mentor. It just, move Todd, he's got to put the belt there. Todd's always in the way.
Tell me about it. But go ahead. Sorry.
But again, when you talk about the PTSD, talk about the abandonment issues. The thing about it is Tony's trying to stay positive, and it's very, very difficult when it feels like his whole world is kind of crumbling down around him. One thing is, if I remember correctly, he's still KSWA Tag Team Champions with New Glory and Hunter Huffman. So he still has that going for him.
He does. But if think about it, Hunter is the only person he trusts right now. The only person.
It's the only person he can trust right now. Everyone else has betrayed him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, Drew Shannon's here. He's in the house. He's been in the house.
I've been in the house.
He's in the ring. Great emceeing the Hall of Fame event, sir. As right now, Tony Onyx and Luke Lee, I'm going to say they do respect each other, but Luke Lee has already said, hey, I know this kid can bring it, let's go. And there's that sign of respect.
There you go.
And that's the thing about it is, again, all the bad has happened to Tony Onyx. Luke Lee wants to give him something positive. The thing about it is that, Tony maybe a little bit.
I think Luke Lee is trying to bring out the big Tony Onyx we saw, the one that was holding that 814 Grand Championship.
He's trying to rile him up is what he's doing.
The one that beat Zach Ramsey's. We need to see that Tony Onyx back. That Tony Onyx was hungry. That guy was a beast. He was a bear in that ring. This Tony Onyx is almost like a shell of his former self.
Luke Lee wants all of Tony Onyx, and that could be a bad thing. Well, right now they lock it up.
All the elbow types in the ring.
Got to take a look at, I mean, Onyx has been on the losing end of things for a while now.
Look at the program. We just talked about that.
I'm in the ring. I don't know this stuff. Just let me talk.
Drew, I was going to let you go with it. I was just going to let you go
What
with
is
it.
with Edwards? He's so anal.
Hey, us Art the Clown fans got to stick together. But right now,
That's right, brother.
Tony Onyx is trying to get this crowd behind him. Now, Mike, this crowd has to be divided right here because there's a lot of Tony Onyx fans in the crowd. And, of course, Luke Lee, just the resurgence and everything about him, how many fans he has now. My goodness, you can't keep his T-shirts on the table.
Well, the thing about it is that, yes, you are right about that, but I feel like this is a little bit more of a 60-40 split. Altoona is very much a Luke Lee town. That crowd is such a... The applause that he got after winning that title in Altoona was incredible. They are fans of him down there. I'm not saying Luke doesn't have fans here, but I still feel like since Tony resides in Johnstown, they kind of have taken him as one of their own. So it's a little more 60-40 in my opinion.
Yes, as right now, Luke Lee gets up from that, he had to break that move because of the ropes, and here we go again. These two about to lock it up.
Collar elbow tie up.
Nice side headlock by Tony.
Very nice.
Tony, again, has the basics, very basic wrestler, has a good power game going for him. But he's taking Luke Lee seriously, and that's what I like seeing from him. Right there, runs over Luke Lee. You know Tony's going to win that one every time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, if you take a look at the match they had last month, that casket match, which, of course, you can check out on YouTube, you have to take a man like Luke Lee seriously. I mean, he pulls out all the stops.
Look at the agility of Lee, though.
Oh, a little bit of a...
Malfunction at the junction.
Almost. Ducks a clothesline off the ropes. Oh! Nice drop kick by Luke Lee. Luke Lee says, you want to do that? I'm going to drop kick you and show you how it's done, son.
A little bit of a chess match going on. Back and forth these guys go. And now Luke Lee has him in the corner. Is just pounding away. Has him go. Oh. Did you see the blockage right there? Did you see that smart maneuver by Onyx?
He's not going to get him up that easy.
I mean, you graduate from the facility, and we're seeing that pay off right here as he... Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful.
Very nicely done by Tony Onyx. Tony Onyx, the taller of the two, that makes that move a little more devastating.
Absolutely. The height advantage with that kind of a maneuver, that is going to work in your advantage.
Now Tony getting the crowd fired up behind him.
Yeah, I mean, Luke Lee is holding that lower back, and I mean, I think Onyx might have a target, but wait, Lee is starting to fight back now.
No, you're right about that. There's already a target on the back of Luke Lee being the Legacy Champion because, again, oh, God! What a right hand.
And a bunch of loose teeth after that.
I think he found the target.
I don't think there's a target anymore because I think Onyx just knocked out all of Luke Lee's teeth with that.
Damn.
Good Lord.
You got knocked out.
Yes, don't finish that line.
No.
Even though I am working on editing a video, just decorum.
Chris Tucker, we love you. But anyways.
I'll leave that to Randall Fairway. Anyway, big suplex out of the corner. No, over the top goes Luke Lee. Oh, it holds on.
Oh, my God.
That variation of the eye of the hurricane.
That was impressive.
Nice by Luke Lee.
That is going to twist his head off.
Luke Lee, high ring IQ. People don't misjudge him because of his size. He's not a big man in there, but his ring IQ he's very intelligent between the ropes. Again, you don't win a casket match against a guy like Stevie LaBelle if you don't have some knowledge and know what you're doing in there.
Well, on top of that, you have to have a bit of a screw loose, too.
That's true. I think we all do. Uh-oh, he was going for the emptiness. Uh-oh, double leg takedown. Nicely done. Elevated by Tony Onyx, using that height to his advantage. Drops the elbow right to the midsection.
Just the precision-like moves this guy has.
Kick out.
2 count only.
Tony Onyx, man, when he comes with it, he comes with it. I mean, did you see just the elbow drop? I know, big deal, an elbow drop, but my goodness, the way he came down with it.
Look at the intensity on this kid's face, too. I mean, he's frustrated that he didn't get the pin. He wants this title.
He knows he has to rebuild, guys. I mean, think about it. He was on top of the world, and then the Rev just plummeted him to the bottom again.
Let's not forget that whoever gets the pinfall, whoever wins the matchup, gets to come out here and take one of the cards from the deck. The rest of this card going out wheel, they have an opportunity at a heavyweight title later on tonight as well.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, that could work in Luke Lee's favor if he is selected. Now, however, he also has that legacy.
Oh, God.
He also has that legacy championship, which guarantees him a title shot whenever he wants to cash in.
Exactly. It's like having the money in the bank. It's like having the money, the contract in your pocket.
Sidewalk slam delivered, and man, what a beauty. Lead us up and,
house call by Tony Onyx.
We could see it. No.
Oh, my. I can't believe he kicked out of that.
Only a 2 count, and oh my goodness, Tony Hawks can't even believe it.
By the way, kudos to Mark Charles III, his Hall of Fame presentation tonight, his induction of Virgil into the 814 Wrestling Hall of Fame. He did a phenomenal job.
I'm going to say congratulations to our entire class of 2024.
All of our presenters were phenomenal.
I'm imagining this is going to be that'll be on YouTube at some point as well. Stay tuned for it. Right now, though, we got a great matchup here for a legacy title. Luke Lee, the new champion, might have a record if he loses it tonight. Splash in the corner, not a lot of authority, but still enough to take the champion down. And remember, champion's advantage, Doc. He has to beat Luke Lee, not the other way around.
Oh my goodness. And right now,
Pillar to post.
Throws him.
Oh my God, impact.
Man, he just bounced off of that, but he stuck with it. Onyx moves, hits his face off that top turnbuckle though. Oh! Just collapses him. Springboard from the apron there.
Outside to inside cutter.
That's it.
He got it.
He caught him. Luke Lee makes the wheel.
And in just a moment, Luke Lee will select his card to go on the wheel.
Now you have to think that if he gets drawn, he might have the best chance because he wrestled in the first match. He has the rest of the night to relax and get energized again.
Pick a card, any card, kid.
That's right, he does have an advantage, but what's he have?
He's got the 2 of clubs, I believe.
Now what's going to happen is he's got the 2. The other 3 are going to go on his board. There's 15 spots open for wrestlers. Each wrestler gets 3 spots. So Kess Edison...
Wait. What's happening here?
Sign of respect by Luke Lee. Tony going through a bad time right now. Needs somebody like this. Needs a little bit of...
There we go.
The 2.
Good sportsmanship.
Is this the one that was selected, sir? Yeah. What was it? The 2 of? Clubs. 2 of clubs it was.
2 of clubs. So now the rest of the 2s are going to go on the board. Kess Edison will put them on the board. He is the judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both of our competitors. That was an incredible match.
Luke Lee, I mean, being supportive. How can I say it? Being a hell of a coworker. But wait a minute. What's this?
Wait, turn around.
That's D Savage.
Oh no, D Savage got him up with that.
Oh!
God, what a go to sleep.
I'm going to go step aside to go do some ring. It's getting the ring, but what the heck is going on?
I think D Savage.
Suddenly, I don't think he has the advantage if he has an opportunity, but D Savage called his shot.
You know what? We talked about this before, Mike. What's he always say? I'm up next. He is showing and telling Luke Lee he's up next. I think if he would have asked him, he might have gave him an opportunity. He didn't have to attack him.
Exactly. In baseball, they would call that calling your shot.
And that's exactly what D Savage did. And he is on his way out of here. As he attacks Luke Lee, he had one mission. I knew he looked familiar in the crowd, and I didn't know if it was him or not. I didn't want to, people look alike.
Well, no, he got to blend it in with his Johnstown crowd, that's for sure.
Wow, what is in store for Luke Lee? I mean, he just took one hell of a GTS. That could affect him tonight if his numbers pulled here.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. Who knows how this is going to play out the rest of the night.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you've gotten this far in the video, consider checking out our other videos, like this one right here. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And check us out on all our social media platforms to stay up to date with 814 Wrestling.